Hello guys, Asian Gameplays, I'm Fabio Pisco and welcome to my channel. As for today's video we have the unboxing of probably the coolest motherboard that I've ever unboxed. Literally, it's the coolest, look at this. We even have a handle, sorry. So we have a handle for the box. The casing, the packaging is just insane. And there is the Asrock B650E Taichi, which was sent by Asrock, so thanks Asrock for sending the motherboard. By the way, you can see a GPU that Asrock sent as well, which is the RX 6750 XT Phantom Gaming D, which is awesome as well. And look at this, although we have a handle, look at this. Yeah, like I told you, probably the best looking and the coolest motherboard that I've ever unboxed. And you know what also is cool? Today's sponsor. Today's video sponsor is GVG Mall, bringing you all the software deals you need, like Windows 10, Windows 11, Office 2021 with a new Windows 11 design, and even Windows Server 2022. For all of these, you can use my SKG discount code for 25% off, getting a Windows 10 serial key for only $16. Then use the key on your Windows settings and you'll have an activated system. Very well, now on the unboxing part we actually have the awesome packaging of Asrock, the B650E Taichi. Then we have, sorry about that, we have DDR5 here, DDR5 PCI Express Gen 5 and HDMI with the B650E, sorry, AMD Ryzen socket AM5 with all those things, PCI Express 5, integrated graphics, Nvme and so on. On the side, it's basically the same, B650 Taichi, okay, nothing new actually. On the top, it's just the handle for the box, awesome handle by the way, with the Asrock symbol and the barcode. On the other side, basically the same, Asrock 650E Taichi once again, and on the bottom we have nothing. Now, as soon as we actually open, we have a window where we can open the box and we will see the motherboard inside with the plastic over it, but it just looks insanely good, just right off the bat. And here we also have some more info on the side. Let me just try to show you. We have some more info of DDR5, memory with reinforced DIMM slots and so on. Basically the features are presented here. I can't really show you easily. That's hard here. Front USB 3.2 generation and all those features that we have here, they're presented here. So let's open the box. Now, as we open the box, we already have two separate parts, which is a thing that I like. So we have one separate box, or at least a separate container, let's call it that, for the motherboard, which is nice with lots of foam. And then we have another container for the, I believe, for the cables and so on. So in the first one we have the manuals, the first container, AMD CPU installation procedure, the B650E Taichi manual, user manual. Then we have something here as well. Okay, it's basically a postal. On the other one we have the cables and the things that we need usually. So we have here the screws for the Nvme. So we have lots of them, like 4, because I believe that the board has 4 slots. No, we have 3 of them because the board has 3 slots, so 3 of them. Then we have this little one, which is another pin for the NVMEs as well. We have a keycap for our keyboard with the Asrock symbols. Oh, that's really nice, a really nice touch. Obviously it's a very expensive motherboard, but it's a very nice touch. Then we have some straps. I don't know if this is called strap here in English, but I believe it's some kind of strap tape to wrap your cables with, which is nice. Then we have, yes, we have 2 SATA 3 cables, more SATA cables, so we have 4 SATA cables included, which is also nice. Then we have a USB extension, I believe. This will go into the back of your case, which is very nice, and will connect to the USB connections on your motherboard, which is also a very nice touch. So If you do not have enough USBs, although this board has like 10 USBs or 12, it's insane. If you don't have enough USBs, you can use this extension that is included. Also a very nice touch. And the final accessory is actually the Wi-Fi antenna, or antennas. Yeah, it's just one. So one antenna for the two connections in the motherboard. So this is the Wi-Fi antenna. You can get Wi-Fi without the antenna, but with the antenna the signal will be much better, okay? So you have this included, but this is nothing astonishing. This is something that usually the motherboards with Wi-Fi already include the antenna. At least the more expensive one. So this is not something out of this world, but it is at least nice to have. Now as for the motherboard itself, this thing is heavy. It's really heavy, I'm not joking. Let me just take off the foam, and damn, it looks great. The black and gold combination of colors is just very good. Let me take it off. And damn, it comes well seated, that's for sure. And the motherboard just looks crazy good. I mean, it's just beautiful. I have no words for this. It's just really beautiful, amazing style, and the quality. You can feel the quality. Okay, it's a very expensive motherboard, but you can definitely feel the quality. Look, we even have a backplate on the side, on the back side. So we do have a backplate here for temperatures, for style, and for the prevention of my hands to touch the back panel. So it just looks insane. Look at this. As for the front side, once again, the gears from Taichi brand. We have space for two NVMEs here. I don't know if we have a space for another one here in the bottom, but at least two, we have a space for two of them here. And now, as the newer motherboards are doing, we have the first NVMe close to the RAM slot. Instead of being here, close to the GPU and heating up a lot, we have the first NVMe here, close to the RAMs, in order to not heat up so much as it happens to the ones right below the GPU. Okay, so the GPU heats up a lot, and then the NVMEs suffer with that. With the NVMEs right in the side of the RAM, that does not happen. Okay, once again, beautiful motherboard. We do have an LED bug. It's a very nice touch as well. I mean, as for the SATA, we have, sorry about that, we have 4 SATA connections and 4 SATA cables. Seems cool to me. Less SATA connections that we're used to, but, well, we're using NVMEs more and more, so the SATA connections are not that needed. As for the RAM, reinforced RAM slots as well. Okay, and as for the input and output, by the way, just look at this stripe, this gold stripe. It just looks so good on the Taichi. Anyway, let me just peel off the plastic. Oh, it just feels good. As for the side, look at the input and output shield. It's just awesome. Look at these. We have 2 of these. I do believe that these are like USB 3.2. The darker blue ones, which I believe are the USB 3.1. And then we have one USB 3.0, close to the USB Type-C. Maybe that's the opposite. Maybe it's USB 3.2, USB 3.1, and then these also 1, 2, 3, 8 USBs 3.0 and USB Type-C. So we have 8, 10, 11 USB ports, 12 if you count the USB Type-C port. The input and output for the microphone and audio, although we don't have more connections, but 2 of them are okay. And even on the top, we have the HDMI connection for the internal graphics, and then we have a clear CMOS button, and we have the BIOS clear something. Okay, this is for the BIOS update, so this is the clear CMOS one, and this is for the BIOS update without the need of turning on the computer. Okay, just use a pen drive, click on this button, and the motherboard will update or downgrade your BIOS version. Okay, 12 USBs, audio. And we have 2 buttons once again. These are the Wi-Fi connections that you connect the Wi-Fi antenna to. Sorry, and then we have once again clear CMOS and the update BIOS button. Very, very nice. And once again, this backplate is just amazing. The first time I see a backplate on a motherboard. Very, very cool. Also a nice touch is that the fan connections are all in the same place in this case. So we have the CPU fan 2, and the CPU fan for the pump and so on. So we have 3 fan connections in the top, 2 more connections in the bottom, here in the bottom, so 2 of them. And I didn't see this, but we do also have a power on and reset button on the motherboard. So if you're having some issues, if your case isn't working, if the button of your case just blew up, you have the option of powering on or off the motherboard and the computer with a physical button on the motherboard, and the same goes for the reset button. Just awesome. I mean, another fan connection, so we have at least 6 fan connections. We have physical buttons to turn it off and on. We have the LED, very nice. We have USBs. We have everything we need in this motherboard. I mean, like I told you before, it's very expensive, but it's also an excellent product. Just amazing. So guys, that's all for the unboxing. As I told you, we had lots and lots of accessories. We had lots of cables. We had lots of we even have an USB extension to the PCI Express slot, not to the PCI Express slot, but to the back of the case, which is very nice. So we have we have 12 USBs if you count on with USB Type-C. So 12 USBs. You have an extension for 2 more USBs. You have 3 NVMe slots, and for a board of this price tag, I would expect like 4 NVMe slots. I mean, if it had 4 NVMe slots, I would actually trade with my X670 Carbon Wi-Fi, because I do believe that this motherboard is very, very good to be in my primary build, okay? It's just awesome, it looks great. I mean, it has physical buttons to power up and to reset the system. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just insane. Looks great, feels great. It's expensive, definitely expensive, more than 99% of people would spend on a motherboard. But if you want those features, if you want to have the best of the best in terms of design, in terms of power phases, in terms of several things, well, this board will hand it out to you. For example, the new Nvme slot position right close to the RAM slots, instead of being down below the GPU in order to not heat up that much. This board will have your back. And well guys, that's all for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe and share this video, as that really helps a lot. And see you in the next one, guys.